were deserving as well. But I think, again, the work you've done is amazing. Your programs, and I know you've done a lot of great work, especially now more since you're retired now. We wish you were pitching for us right now. But,
that's not the pitching, is it? I cannot do that. But no, it's a privilege. Thank you for considering us.
Yeah.
What we do is we do it to glorify the Lord.
Amen.
Amen. We don't do it for being recognized.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I appreciate that. And we're just willing to help as much as we can. And those in need and those that are less fortunate than us. So that's what the Lord had me here, and that's what we wanted to do. Baseball is just the channel that the Lord used to provide for us, but to set a sample and give us a great platform to be used.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're using it in an amazing way. Not to take the glory away from Him, but to glorify Him. And that's exactly why we're here. So again, thank you for considering the foundation and the work that we have done. But this is more motivation for us to continue, to go forward. And again, thank you very much.
we appreciate Cantor as well tomorrow. We're looking forward to having you there. It's a great event. You did it 2 years ago, and I'm sure you're going to have a great time as well.
We do our formal
presentation. I think we're waiting for Mrs. Steiner. Our good friend Yogi Berra would say thank you for making it stay necessary, and you like that, Mariano. But I'm humbled and honored and privileged to be here tonight to be with you all as we honor a great man, Mariano Rivera, who has carried on a great legacy of community service and good deeds in the same spirit of our beloved Beverly Eckert. First, I want to thank our Bruce Eagle, first and foremost, and Paul. Can you guys hear? Here you are, Paul Frummer, and obviously Brandon Steiner. Without Brandon, this event wouldn't even be here. Thank you so much for all your generosity. We really appreciate it. And I want to thank our sponsors. We have a number of sponsors who have donated, and really grateful for that. Cantor Fitzgerald Relief Fund, the Buffalo Academy of the Sacred Heart, the Casillas family, Lorraine Green Lee Memorial Foundation, Jen Ree, and Bo Meister and Samuels. Anybody here from the sponsors? If you are, stand up, please, if you're in attendance. Or if not. Great. We want to talk about the restoration of this beautiful church that Mariano and his wife Clara have taken on over the last 5 years. And then I think all the efforts that Mariano and Clara have done over the past 5 years is a testament to the character and integrity of this great man. My personal connection with this community and the church is through my friends James and Joe Corello. James, you want to stand up for a second? James lives right down on North Avenue, so not too far from the church, and so very familiar, and James will tell you firsthand how much this church has meant to the community. So the church has served to meet the needs of this community through leadership, volunteerism, inclusion, and example. And for those of you who are not familiar with Beverly Eckert, I just want to mention that Beverly Eckert lost her husband, Sean Rooney, on 9/11 at the World Trade Center and became an activist and advocate for the creation of the 9/11 Commission to investigate the terrorist attacks of 9/11. And she helped drive the creation of the beautiful memorial and museum that's down at Ground Zero. So Beverly, like Mariano, has dedicated her life to service, channeling her grief into action to make our nation safer and to honor all who died on 9/11. And she spoke softly, like Mariano, but with respect. And she worked as a mediator, not a divider. It was important to Beverly that Sean died to live a life of service. She was the model of compassion. People mattered to Beverly, just like Mariano. And I can tell you firsthand that this man is all about people. I'd like to turn this program over to Reverend Bill Minson, a chaplain who has worked with us with the 9/11 community for the last 13 years, since actually December 11, 2001. Been here with us. And do you want to say a prayer, Reverend Bill?
Thank you. It's such a blessing.
And Alan Feinberger, 9/11 firefighter, so I just want to acknowledge them as well. I want to also, before I introduce Anthony and Monica, I want to mention my connection personally with 9/11 is I was injured on 9/11 at the World Trade Center when the second plane hit. I got a hard Irish head, so I did survive, but I did reach out after 9/11 as a survivor to a couple of family groups, like September's Mission, which Monica ran, and WTC United Family Group, and had a deep connection with Oklahoma City, their bombing members, surviving members, and their families. And Anthony had helped me in my personal journey to recover after 9/11 and go forward. So Anthony has done so much great work with channeling his personal grief, losing his brother Harvey, and turning it into something positive. And I think the connection with the Oklahoma City families, it was something that for me was very inspirational and really inspired me to give back. And I think all the efforts I've done with this group over the last 13 years is really a testament to Anthony's setting a great example, as well as Monica. Monica lost her husband, Michael Lycan, and she has fought tirelessly for the beautiful memorial that's down at Ground Zero along with Anthony. And I just want to make sure that you know the personal connection, because a lot of those good stories around these great efforts that have happened with good 9/11 family members that have channeled and been leaders for the whole community is really amazing. So just want to introduce Anthony and Monica to say a few words about Beverly and why we're here.
I'd like to read the inscription first. For his many good works and commitment to working today to build a better tomorrow.
Wow. Thank you, buddy. Jake, I saw this kid in one of the programs of Hope Week for the New York Yankees, and I fell in love with him. You know what I mean? I felt something between us. You know that sometimes you feel, you know, that connection. And but the passion and the love and the kindness that Beverly did have for those and fought to the end, there's the same passion that we all need to have. You know, it just, I mean, we have so much samples, you know, and she was one of them. You know, I can see the fire and the determination that she had. You know, yeah, she lost her husband, you know, on September 11, which is a day that we'll never forget. You know, I mean, New York has part of my heart. I'm Panamanian, but yes, New York has a big portion of my heart. You know, you received me of one of their own, and I suffer the same way that you guys suffered when that tragedy happened. But at the same time, you know, move the country to be a better country, to be a better people. I mean, I remember seeing people, I mean, preaching and talking about the Lord and giving the gospel and be kind. You know, before we were pushing each other and we see what can we do to get better, but it didn't matter who I can run over. You know, and that's not all about. You know, it's about help each other. It's about give back to those in need. It's about, I mean, not taking advantage. It's about, you know, give a hand to those that are less fortunate. You know, that's what it is about. And when September 11 happened, I saw that. I saw that in New York. You know, and people like Beverly, you know, I mean, she fought for the same values that we all need to have. You know, just not just one time and then forget about everything else. No, we have a perfect day to remember that forever. You know, I mean, we lost a lot of people that we all love, people that we all look up to. You know, Jake lost his mother, you know, and many other people, you know, husband and wives. But at the same time, that has to motivate us to be better. You know, I mean, and this country, I mean, has been a blessed, best based in the Lord. You know, that's why we have the money in God we trust. That's not there just to have it in there. That was founded in Christian values, in what we're doing. You know, that we're losing that. You know, so we need people like Beverly to stand up. I mean, I'm just do part of my job, but we all need each other to come up for a better U.S. because this country was called to lead. And I don't know if we're doing that. You know, but again, I'm gonna preach. But the point that I'm trying to bring is that you know, if we all do a little bit, just try to teach or reach someone. We don't know how many people we can touch and change. So I mean, for me to receive this honor is a privilege. Knowing I didn't know her, but knowing what she, just heard a little bit what she did and what she meant. I mean, it's more than enough for me to understand that she was a woman of principles, women that care about others, you know, and that's what it is about. So I mean, it's more than an honor and a privilege for me to receive this award, and especially come from my brother here, you know. So I mean, thank you, Jake. Thank you. Nice seeing you, man. You're growing up, big man, you know, and hopefully you will keep up the standard and the church to move forward. Okay, and that will be my prayer for you, that the Lord give you wisdom and love for others, so you can lead the same way Beverly did. All right.
We also, Mariano, wanted to, we also wanted to, on behalf of the September 11th Education Trust and the Eckert family, we did want to present you with a donation to your foundation. Paul Furman, can you come up here for a minute? Just wanted to present Mariano with this donation, which I know will go to good in the community, and it's very important for us to establish this award as well as the what we just saw. I'm very proud to present this to Mariano Rivera Foundation on behalf of Anthony Gardner and September 11th Education Trust and everybody here in this room.
Beautiful. Right here? Beautiful.
Beautiful job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Great job. Well, thanks again, everybody, for coming out.